drinking beer, Ray?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
What's going on, you guys? Yeah, everyone grab their pink comforter. I got the worst haircut ever. This is my haircut. Look at that.
Oh, and then you said Pat Dixon does have a past.
He's Ray DeVito. His chin is kinda neato. He's Ray DeVito. He is a Guido. He's not a pedo. His name is Ray DeVito. Problems with his pedo. He's kind of retardito. Is Ray DeVito. His chin is pretty neato. That Ray DeVito. Your information he'll repeat-o. That stinky Guido. That's Ray DeVito. Rock Bottom Podcast starts now.
What's up? What's going on, you punks? Welcome, Rock Bottom Podcast. I'm Ray DeVito. Welcome back. Again, previous guest, Zoe Levy, very funny comedian. How are you, Zoe? How you doing? I can't hear you. I heard you just fine. Back, I'd say just go use your microphone for off the laptop. Just use your laptop, Mike. Forget the headphones. Forget everything. Just go with the computer. I can't hear you at all. Just unplug hit that setting thing. Just put the mic for the computer, and we'll be good. There we go. Hit that little settings thing underneath. There we go.
Can
I
you
hear
hear me?
sound. Yeah. Forget the microphone. Forget the headphones.
Like here?
This is it. This is I hear you. Talk. I heard you. And now you're not talking. Zoe. There you go. I hear you.
How's that? Can you
I
hear
hear
me?
you. We did it.
I can't hear you though.
Oh, you can't hear me? All right. Well, hit set. Well, you can't hear me
I
say
don't know why
this.
I can't hear you. Maybe I'll plug it in.
Yeah. All right. This is we did do an audio test before. Everything was fine.
Can
I hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We did an audio test.
Yes, we did an audio test, and everything was fine. I don't know what the hell happened. I'm calling you.
Now I can hear you. Wait,
There,
now I
you can hear me.
you.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you fine. Don't touch anything. Just leave it alone.
Okay.
We're good. We did do an audio test. That's why we were.
Yeah, we did an extensive one.
We did an audio test. We did.
Varieties.
I don't know what happened.
How you doing this Wednesday, Ray? What's up?
I'm doing fantastic.
Are you in Ohio?
Yes, I'm in Ohio.
Oh, cool.
Yes, I just had to block someone in the chat. I haven't had to block someone in the chat in forever, but I did have to block someone in the chat.
Because of me?
Someone, yes.
Already?
No, I didn't block you.
No, because of me.
No, it wasn't because of you. They were just, no, it was kind of a troll that's been around for a while, and it was just enough was enough.
Yeah.
We want no weird stuff here. We don't do weird stuff here, Zoe. We cleaned it up. I know last time you got in a fight with a lot of people. I forget what you were fighting about.
People were just coming at me.
They were coming at you, man.
Fighting with them. They were just coming at me. But they were like paying a lot of money to come at me. So I was like, okay. You were like, you liked it. I was like, no, I did, but I liked the money.
Yeah, you were fighting back with them. She's a tough chick. She's a liberal chick, and that's what I think they were giving you. Those she's.
That's why.
I don't know. You went to Columbia. She's
Do you
Ivy
guys like
League.
the gas prices? Are you happy with that?
Wow, because of the war.
How expensive eggs are right now.
Wow, you don't even drive a car, do you? Or do you drive a car?
I do drive a car. Yeah.
All right. Wow, you live on the Upper West Side and you own a car? Wow.
Upper East Side, yep. And I
Upper
drive a
East
car
Side
around.
and she owns a
Last
car.
night I drove to Williamsburg. I had a show in Williamsburg, took the Brooklyn Bridge. It was free. Then I had a show on McDougal, and I drove past 9 p.m., so it was 225 congestion.
I still don't know exactly the congestion thing because I say that like after 9,
I feel like I
the
explained it to
congestion.
you like a year ago.
Yeah, but for some reason it still shows up as $9 on my thing. I saw
Even
it,
when you go in past 9 p.m.
I don't get it, but
Maybe it's because
whatever.
you're out of state.
Maybe that's it. But also, I also don't know this. If you take the Triborough Bridge,
yeah, it's like $750.
but if you take the Triborough Bridge,
Oh, yeah, so
and
it's
you're above
750,
59th
and then
Street,
it's 225. So that makes sense that it would look like $9.
but do you have to pay congestion fees if you take the Triborough Bridge?
Yeah.
You still have to, so they get you twice.
Well, if you go below 60th.
I don't like that.
I
don't like that. There needs to be a way around. I don't like the congestion thing. And also, for those of you, this is some New York talk, but the other thing about the congestion thing is it hasn't made a difference. There's still just as much traffic.
Oh, I notice a difference on the FDR, honestly.
I don't notice a difference. I still see the same amount of traffic. Now, if you take the FDR, are you still paying a congestion fee? Let's say you take the FDR
to the Brooklyn Bridge, no.
So if you take the Brooklyn Bridge between 59th and from above 59th, from like 96 down to Brooklyn, you don't have to pay congestion.
Yeah. So if you get on at like 90th, if you get on the FDR at 92nd and you take it straight to exit 2 Brooklyn Bridge, you don't pay congestion. That's what I did last night at like 7 p.m. And then I came into the zone past 9 p.m. So it should be the overnight rate of 225.
Okay. All right. Well, there we go. All right. Now that we got
but
that
sometimes I'll go in at like 12:01 a.m. at 225 and then I'm grandfathered in for the next day.
There you go. See, this is how you get around the rules right here. This is how you get around the rules. Yeah. The old, sometimes I just sleep in my car. And then that way, if I just stay in between 59th Street and 14th and 14th Street.
In Soho, and I bunny sit for her sometimes, and then I just keep my car on her street, and I'm like, okay, I'm in the zone, and I'll leave it, and I'll come back past 9, and then it's 225.
And then the other thing is, like sometimes I'll stay with Eli, and he lives on the Lower East Side.
Oh, yeah, it's convenient.
Yeah, Eli Trijon, and I'll stay with him. And when I do that, they have alternate side parking, but they've never came and gave tickets because I'll go and I'll hang out in my car and they never come. So like, I don't even need to, but I know the one day I don't go and hang out in my car is the day they're going to come and give the $125 tickets.
It's only $65.
Yes. Okay. All right. Let's talk about some other shit. Nobody cares about that. That's my fault. Right. My fault for going into all that shit.
Upper East Side, they're hawks, though. They're like standing over you.
Great show, Ray. Is Zoe familiar with Clearwater Chad and is for Ray into politics? She may be a potential vote for Clearwater. That's right. I do have an on and off co-host. Clearwater. He's a good man. He might join us for a little bit. He's running for not president, but for vice president. Vice president. He's running for vice president. The United States.
How that you can't run for you got to be.
He's doing it. He's doing it. He'll explain it. He's putting in the paperwork. He's got to get signatures. He needs what, like 60,000 in every state or something like that.
Jeez, I'm not gonna get that.
Yeah, so far he's got zero. So far he's got zero, but
yeah.
But he's playing. He does have a guy that's being this guy Joey Catalano. This guy's going to be vice president for. But Clearwater Chad hasn't done anything on the campaign trail yet. But he's going to buckle down allegedly. He's going to get rid of all the tolls in New York City. That's another thing that he's going to run.
I mean, Trump tried to and couldn't. I don't know.
Clearwater Chad is better than Trump. How do you feel about Trump? Go ahead. Let him know. This is where it's all going to start.
I'm so not happy. I mean, he's a rapist. Can we say that on here?
Jesus, no. Can't say that here. No. Don't say that about, He
hurts kids. Have we read the files?
No, don't.
Then why'd you ask me about him? Okay, then we can't talk about him.
How do you, First of all, you don't know that.
Yes,
Was he on
The
trial
file
for that?
says he did. What do you?
What file? What the files? Where's the file? Or show me, where
Epstein
can I
files.
Google? Okay, where can I
What is
find
the
the?
Department of
All right.
Justice?
What do I put in for
Epstein.
Epstein file Trump?
Yeah, Transparency Act.
All right, Epstein file Trump. And what am I looking for? It says Epstein Trump statue. There's such a thing.
Yeah, there's like a Transparency Act where they had to release a ton of files, but they've released like 3 million documents. So like certain people have gone over certain factions of the documents.
When I put in Trump and Epstein,
just a bunch of photos come up.
This is yeah, YouTube terms of service. Yeah, but you can't say that about, like, unless someone's been convicted of it. You can't really just go around willy-nilly and say that.
He was convicted though, civilly.
Yeah, he'd be in jail if he was convicted.
No, civilly.
They don't
not
just
criminally.
no. That's
no. He was.
You'd be in jail.
Civilly. Do you know the difference between
how come he's not in jail?
trial?
I'm not saying the guy is not evil. So, by the way, I don't like the right or the left. I hate both sides. None of them give a shit about us. They just don't give a shit about us. Yeah,
okay.
This is what comes up.
Jean Carroll.
There's a statue of Trump and Epstein doing is that the Titanic they're doing?
Yeah. Jean Carroll was awarded $2 million for abuse and $3 million for defamation in a civil case against Trump for being
well, a civil trial is different than like a criminal trial.
A criminal trial. Yes, that's what I was just saying.
Okay, so let me put that in. What's it called now? What's the
Civil
person's
case.
name?
Jean Carroll.
Spell the name.
Here, I'll write it in the chat. Jean Carroll. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think you just willy-nilly just say that. I think they're coming for you. I think he heard you.
No.
I think that's Trump. Yeah. I was going to say, let's keep it light, but then you go, so Jean Carroll, 82 years old. This is the lady?
Yeah. This happened in 1996 in a Bergdorf Goodman dressing room. She was like interviewing him. I mean, Marla Maples, his first wife, came out saying that.
Well, how come he's not in jail? That's what I don't get. Like, people that just go to the press and say shit.
Man.
Carroll sued Trump for defamation, battery,
of a ton of things if he hadn't become president.
United States District. Do you think that's why he ran for president? Because he didn't want to.
Yeah, and
so
he would have defaulted on.
So he had no choice. He had to run for president. Otherwise, he'd be in jail.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. I don't think he has much time left. Like, you see the rash. I think he's in dementia. I think his prefrontal cortex has shrunk a lot.
I mean, look at Biden. Biden got worse and worse in his 8 years.
Yeah, Biden's horrible.
No, I mean, just it has nothing to do with him as a person. I mean, health-wise, he just deteriorated. In those
I know.
4 years. It was insane. Like, just how.
I mean, Obama became a lot older. It's a very stressful job.
President? Tell that to Clearwater Chad when he gets here.
Well, he's just trying to become vice president. That's kind of easy.
Well, that's what Biden started out as.
Yeah, and he didn't age that much as the VP.
But boy, did it catch up to him.
But as the president, he really aged. It's just a lot of early mornings and late nights.
They always say this: if Trump comes back, like if Trump gets this thing where he can run for a third term, they say then Obama will run, and then Obama will beat him. So, like, he doesn't want to run for a third term because he knows he'd lose to Obama. What do you think of that? Is there truth in that?
I don't think Michelle Obama will let Barack run again.
You don't think so? I think he would run for president.
I don't think he wants to.
I think if he saw that people got to deal with I don't know. Here's my only reason why I like Obama.
I like Obama a lot. I just don't think he's dumb enough to run again. I think he did it.
When Obama was president, before he put Obamacare through, my health insurance was like $700, $800 a month. And now it's around like $200 a month.
Mm-hmm.
and that's all because of him.
Yeah.
And therefore, he'll always be.
Because of him.
He'll always, if not, and not only that. Every time I had to use my insurance, the $800 a month, I had to pay like crazy for every little thing I needed. Like every prescription was $20.
No, he was a good president. I mean, like domestically, he he killed some kids abroad, but they all do.
That's just part of the people are gonna die. Yeah, you can't hold everybody that dies. You can't say it's a president's fault. That's not fair to any presidents. People are gonna die. They're gonna have a military.
He did a great job. He was given a horrible economy, and he really turned it around. And Trump got to act like he created that economy, but Obama completely created that economy over 8 years.
All right, forget the Trump thing. Give me one compliment that he's done over his presidency. He had to do something good.
Trump?
Yes, come on. This is what I don't like about liberals, people that are on the far right or far left. I don't like.
I mean, he said he'd kill congestion pricing, and then he didn't, but he tried. So,
give me a compliment about him. So that's a compliment you'll give. And by the way, don't act like Clinton was like sexually innocent. I mean, nobody was like more inappropriate than Clinton.
I think it takes a certain level of psychosis to want to be president, to be perfectly honest.
Yes, that's
I think
everyone.
All of the people who want to be president should not be president.
Yeah, that's very true. That's what,
he's like, the person who should be king should not want to be king.
Yeah, exactly. That's that old Jerry Seinfeld bit. Like anyone that thinks they should be the president should automatically not be the president. No one, like, it takes a lot to be like.
It should be like, isn't that a George Carlin bit? It should be like jury duty where you get selected and you're like, God damn.
Oh, I don't remember that, but I'm sure he had a bit about that. But no, Seinfeld had a great bit about the presidency. Like, no one's like, I think I want to be president. Like, just the balls, the audacity to have that mindset. Like, oh, I should be in charge of everyone.
I think the truth is, it's really the rich people who control the politicians. Like, I don't think
Do you think so? I think so. Yeah, I think we all know that. I think we're all. Yeah, I think we all learn that.
I think it's crazy that we're calling for like higher taxes when I'm like that. They're lucky. That's all we're calling for.
That's the other thing. Like, people don't realize like taxes. Like, everyone's got their 9-to-5 jobs. And when I had like just a regular 9-to-5 job, you go to work, they take taxes out of your check, and then taxes at the end of the year. Like, you're like, okay, that's my taxes. What people don't realize is the little things that you're able, and I got an MBA, but what people don't realize is, let's say you pay money to, okay, you have a 9-to-5 job. Let's say you work at, what do they say I do here in the chat? They say I work as a bar back. I moved to New York City to be a bar back. Okay. So let's just say that. So I got a 9-to-5 job bar backing.
Bar back, yeah.
But to get to work, let's say I got to pay a $9 toll to get to work. That $9 toll to get to work
1 hour of pay.
I can deduct that from my taxes. I can claim that in my taxes, even though I already pay taxes at work. You can claim that because it's $9 to get to work. So you can do that. People don't realize you can do that. Like, I try explaining that to people with regular 9-to-5 jobs. Like, if you have if you take an Uber to work, you can claim that on your taxes. Now, if you take an Uber to go out night clubbing, you can't deduct that from your taxes. So you can do that when you break down your taxes. Because we used to like do hypothetical taxes back in MBA school.
A bunch of stuff. I have so many business expenses.
So that's what I'm saying. But you can do that. Well, people every day 9-to-5 people don't realize that. Yeah, that's normal. You can.
My parents do it.
You can go. Yeah, most rich people know that. You think a rich person takes a flight across the seas and they don't write it off? No, they write it off. Rich people write off everything.
Lower tax bracket. Yeah.
So like that's what they do. But everyday people don't realize that. So they're paying the bulk of the taxes, if that makes sense. They're paying more tax. So when they say they're paying more tax, not that they're paying more taxes dollar wise, but they're paying more percentage of their income taxes than a lot of billionaires, because they have so many. That's why like there's so many. Like, you see a charity, you think that charity is actually it's nice, but all that is a tax write-off. That's all that shit is.
It's a holding company.
And that's all I learned in business school is how shitty rich people are. Really? Rich people just get to create their own little loopholes and get to jump through them, while the rest of us don't even think about fucking. No, but here's the thing. We can do it too. We just don't take the energy to do that. I think that's what happens. is most people. All right. I feel like I'm preaching. All right. All right, let's get into some funny stuff. Great show, Ray. It's always fun. We went through this one with Clearwater Chat. Hopefully he joins. I'm gonna let him know. Come join whenever.
So is he a comedian?
No.
Okay. He's just an Ohio man.
No,
It's
no.
Clearwater.
He lives in Buffalo. You know why his
he's in
name's
New York.
Clearwater Chat? Yeah, he lives in Buffalo, New York.
Okay, that's so far from everywhere. Buffalo.
He's the
I
man.
passed Buffalo the other
No,
day.
it's not. That's one of the contacts I gave you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't even
Buffalo?
look at them.
Okay. I sent out a ton of emails Monday.
But he lives in Buffalo.
People text me such crazy shit.
All right.
I went lowercase viral for a stand-up reel, but it was just all really mean comments.
What'd you do? Could we watch it? Let's watch
Sure.
it.
It was me making fun of Irishmen.
There you go. That's what you get in trouble for all the time. Is you're like low key mean? No, you're low key mean on your clips.
Oh
no,
yeah,
low key mean.
I got so much hate. Even like meta.
But sometimes you could be mean to people. I see some of your clips with crowd work, and you like make fun of dudes.
That was
like,
what I got in a lot of.
And you're like you could be mean.
Yeah, people are okay.
It's all
fine.
right.
He got a lot of laughs, but it got so much hate online.
He's on the ticket. Zoe, please be supportive. Clearwater Chad's on the ticket. Zoe, please be supportive. He has grassroots support and has a grassroots platform. I'm giving him a signature.
I'm pulling up his platform. Clearwater Chat.
It's not coming up. He hasn't made his platform. Mike V's just
Yeah, I don't see it. I see anti-humor. Dabblers Anonymous.
That's Clearwater Chad.
Yeah.
HVAC North. She bunny sits, huh? What? She's a keeper. She bunny sits. Oh, they want to know about your bunny sitting. Yeah, what's it like watching a bunny?
Oh, in Soho, it's so much fun. I get to feed a bunny. They don't like carrots that much. You got to give them a lot of greens, like kale, parsley. I don't know. He has a lot of attitude. My friend has a balcony, so he'll want to go out onto the balcony. And when it's cold out, he goes in the litter box. He's very well trained. His name's Spartacus. He has a lot of personality. He's like, and then he's like, pet me, which is like a dominance thing. It's very cute. But he doesn't go into the bedroom, which is nice. The living room is his room.
You know the thing that's crazy about rabbits and bunnies? They're literally just put on this planet to be eaten for the bigger animals.
He's a fat.
Yeah, that's
bunny.
what I'm saying. Like that's what they're known for. They're here just to be eaten for the other animals.
He was getting sent to a meat market. And then another bunny bit him and he got infected and they just threw him out into a field. And then my friend got him through a rescue org that found him.
Get out of here.
He was skinny when she found him. And now he's fat. And every time I go over, she's like, do you think he's too fat? And I always lie. And I'm like, no, he's healthy.
No, that's because all bunnies do is run all day. That's why they're skinny. Yeah, but if they don't run, that's anything. Yeah. If you don't run, you're going to get fat. That's everybody.
Yeah.
I
went running yesterday in the woods. It was so nice here in New York for 3 days, and now it's like 35 again.
Yeah, it's cold.
Oh, my dad texted me. Hang on. He's so nice.
Who texted you? Clearwater Chad?
No, my dad said, good night, I love you.
Oh, that's very nice. All right, let's watch your clip of you going viral being me. Is it on your Instagram?
Well, yeah, it's on Instagram. It's called Irishman. It's from like 6 days ago.
All right.
I think it's at like 75,000 views. So it's like lowercase viral, but the hate is uppercase viral, uppercase H.
Only child.
Oh no, it's at 83,000.
Young Love Irishman. St. Mark's Comedy. By the way, I'm not a giant fan of performing at St. Mark's. I mean, I'm happy to do the spots, but sometimes those shows can be like just trying to get everybody on the same page.
Do you know who I met? Oh, yeah, exactly. I had to do crowd work to get them. Do you know who I met at that show? Dave Chappelle's mentor. What's his name?
Tony Woods.
Yes, Tony Woods came in at the end and then ran the light.
That's Tony.
He just was drinking. He was smoking a cigarette in the green room.
That's Tony. Everybody smokes
there in the green room. And he was like, it was such a long show. And then he made it 25 minutes longer. Tony. It was crazy.
My favorite Tony Wood story. So we're doing the DC Comedy Festival. So we're in a big theater. We're all doing 20. We're doing 20 minutes each.
Mhm.
It's me, Tony Woods, Carmen Lynch.
Hmm.
Who else? Somebody, Reese Waters. So we're in the green room, and Tony Woods goes, "You care if I bring some people in the green room?" I'm like, "No, I don't care. I don't care at all." So he brings in like 30 black people. Here's the only reason why I'm going to say black people. So he brings like 30 black people. So
And it's a
they're
small
in.
green room. It's always a small green room.
Yeah, it's not, and so he brings in like 30 people, and they're all black. Not that it matter. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that for
He's
the
black.
point of the story.
Tells
So
black.
it's me, Carmen Lynch, Tony Woods, and then his entourage of like 30 people, and they're like drinking beers. And the guy that put the festival together asked me, he's like, "Why'd you let all these people in the green room? Like they were somehow my
Like
people."
it was your fault.
Yeah, like it's like, what are you talking about? Like that, I like
Tony's people.
These are, who do you think did it? Who has a reputation of bringing 30 people into a green room? Me or
That's crazy.
Tony
Yeah.
Lynch? Who do you think? But he's looking at me and Carmen Lynch like we're the ones that brought in all these people. Like we just opened the door and like, get in here. It's like, does it look like any of these people would hang out with me? None of these people would hang out with me.
They're here for Tony. Not
Yeah,
you.
they're not even talking to me. We're in the same room together. They're not even talking. The only one talking to me is you.
You're like in the corner now, up against the wall.
Yeah, it's just me and Carmen hanging out in the corner, and then Tony and his entourage. But I like Tony Woods. But yeah, that's Tony Woods. I think they know that about Tony Woods. That's nothing new.
I'd never heard of him or met him, to be honest. And he doesn't have social media. How much can you envy that?
Yeah. Mr. Ray, Mr. P, Mr. Ray. Ray just told Bill Burt's rabbit exists to be eaten bit. Does he have a rabbit's be?
Bill Burr has a rabbit?
I don't know. I think he's just fucking with. I think he's just fucking with.
I think so too.
But I don't
saw him
think
outside of the Midtown Club like a year ago.
Oh, Bill Burr. He was at my album release party.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
At the stand.
But then
yes.
he did Riyadh. That was crazy.
I told him not to. I don't even know. I don't even know him. But no. So my at the stand, it was my album release party. They closed on the stand that night, not for my album release. So I had my show, and it was my album release party.
Uh-huh.
And then after my show, that was the only show at the stand. After that, they closed it because it was the after party for the Patrice O'Neill benefit. So my show's over, and everyone's like walking around with my download card. And then Bill Burr's there, Andrew Dice Clay's there, and then all like changed over. It all like changed, and then people like, and I'm going around, and then Voss is there, and Voss sees people have my things. What are you fucking handing out business cards? So I had to go around. I'm like, put those download cards away. Put those.
You know, I pissed off Rich Voss because I didn't know who he was at Natalie's wedding. What?
I don't think he was pissed off.
He was so offended.
What? No, I promise you.
Hey, who are you? And it was like he's supposed to be a big deal, and I was like, I don't know.
No, you know he calls himself the legend, Rich Voss, because Jeff Ross calls himself the roast master. So he's like, well, if he calls himself the roast master, I'm going to call myself the legend. So that's why
Jeff Ross has like face recognition.
Yeah, no, he's just fucking with you. He doesn't give a fuck if you recognize him or not. I promise you.
I hope so.
Do you want me to text him right now and be like, "Hey, Rich, do you give a fuck?"
Do not text him. Do not.
He I promise you, he doesn't
remember.
No, I promise you, he doesn't care. He's all right. Let's watch.
I don't know. Ask Ray Goots. He seemed offended. Ray was like, he's supposed to be a big deal.
No, he's.
They're getting
Mr. Ray, Mr. P, Mr. So Bill Burr wasn't there for your album release. No, he was not.
British or European?
Who?
This guy.
Because yes, he's
euros?
Yes. Huh. He's got euros. No, Bill Burr was not there for my album release party. It just happened to be my album release party. Happened to be the stand was
Bill
shut down
for the album release party. He wasn't there for his album release party.
No, I'll explain it. The stand that night was there for was essentially a Patrice O'Neill after party.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Yeah.
I just happened to have I was the only show they let happen that night. I had the 7:00 show. It was sold out. It was my album release party show. And then the stand was shut down. So my people are still there hanging out, partying. And then they turned the room over. And so when it was over, Bill Burr was one of the first people there. And I talked to him for like 20 minutes about Caroline shutting down. We talked about what was that club in that shitty club in Times Square that everybody hated?
Okay. LOL.
Yeah, LOL. About how LOL didn't know who the fuck he was when he like
dudes.
when he tried to went there to run his Tonight Show set, and the lady Jasmine, she ended up getting fired because she didn't know who Bill Burr was. She told him no. That same piece of shit lady. I hate that lady too. So what they used to do at LOL Comedy Club in Times Square, I've told the story a bunch on this thing. I'm just letting you know. So what they used to do is if you're at Caroline's, who's ever on the showcase at Caroline's, and I was past at Caroline's, I do showcase there all the time. But what they do is they just look at the lineup, they look at the posters, and then they would say that's who their lineup is for the night. So someone's barking in Times Square for LOL and like, hey, come to the show. Ray DeVito. They said to me like, hey, come to the show. Ray DeVito's on the show. I was like, Ray DeVito's on the show? Yeah. And then they said, oh, he was on the Jim Gaffigan show,
I'm
Ray DeVito. And I was like, oh, this is great. So I went there thinking like, oh, this is perfect. Like I don't think LOL is a great club or anything, but yeah, I'll go do a set. They're already advertising me. I guess I'll go get my money and do my set that they're advertising. And I explained to her like, oh, I'm the guy you're promoting. It's me. She goes, anyways, it's $45 for a ticket and a 2-drink minimum if you want to come in. Like
$45?
Yeah, like she would not that whole place is just a stupid money grab. It deserved to shut down. It was, and then I go, just go in the green room. Everybody in there will be like, yeah, that's Ray.
Yeah. Like
Gene Marco was in. I was like, just has Gene Marco. This is me, the guy that you're. No,
I know Dominic Leonelli would do it. Michael Harrison would do it. I mean, because they had like so many shows in the upstairs and the downstairs room.
Yeah, you think they would have been happy. Like, oh, you got a guy that's passed at Caroline's.
Right.
Yeah, we can also have him on these shows.
Fill the room.
Yeah, you're already using my name. Not that anyone gives a shit. No one's like, no one knows who the fuck I am.
I mean, maybe this guy, Mr. Ray.
Mr. Ray, Mr. P, Mr. Ray. We gotta.
Is that how you cut it up?
Yes, that's how you got to cut it up.
Mr. Ray, Mr. P. Okay.
Yes. But so no, he was not there. Yes, he was at my album release party, but no, he was not there for my album release party. He had no idea it was my album release party. We all get it. We get it. He was there for. I did not know it was a Patrice O'Neal benefit after party either. The only time I knew that was when they were passing around food, and I grabbed some food, and Adele, the manager, goes, "You can't have that. You can't have that. That's for the Patrice O'Neal after party crowd." I was like, oh, all right. So
they have good food. They have really
they do have good food.
I saw Sam Morril at a party there, at the New York Comedy Festival party, and Sam J, and the woman. The
is this your name dropping thing? We don't gotta.
The woman in the wheelchair, the redhead in the wheelchair.
I don't know who the redhead in the wheelchair is.
I don't know.
You never met Sam? You've been to a comedy in New York City and you don't know Sam?
No, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way you say, you're like, oh, I met him at a party. But yeah, he's always around.
Oh, TJ Miller was there. I cleared the air. Him and my ex almost fought. Oh, I found out my ex is just shit talking me. Not happy about that.
Is he a comic?
No, but he hangs around comics.
Why does he hang around comics?
Because he's empty. So he just hangs. He's a big fan of comedy. So
Clearwater Chad is here. I sent you a message, Zoe. Oh. So there you go. You got a message there. Zoe? Clearwater Chad, you have the link. You're welcome to come on.
What's that in the background?
So there you go. That's Clearwater Chad.
Did he send me a message? Instagram?
I'm sure he did. He's sliding into your DMs.
Oh man.
Now Clearwater Chad, he's got an ex-wife and he's nice to his ex-wife. They have a kid, but his ex-wife won't let him date other women. That's not nice.
But it's his ex-wife.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Clearwater Chad, you want to run a country, but you can't run a relationship? Come on, Clearwater Chad. We got to get him.
Sucks when they don't let you get out of the marriage. I've seen that with men where their soon-to-be ex-wife is like, I won't let you get a divorce. And
Would
they're
you
like, well, I can't afford a lawyer.
would you go on a date with Clearwater Chad? Or meet up with him?
If he comes to New York City, sure.
There you go, Clearwater Chad. There you
Now I'm
go.
gonna have his ex-wife in my DMs.
Yeah, you're not gonna get his ex Clearwater Chad. All right, let's watch. Ray, now that KB is off YouTube, book him on your show. I don't think
Who's KB?
Peter Brennan, Kevin Brennan, Neil Brennan's brother.
Oh, I keep seeing Neil Brennan around.
You keep seeing Neil Brennan. Yeah, Kevin's making a comeback. When Kevin makes a comeback, I'll help Kevin get bookings. I'll help him. I'll take him. I'll get him out there.
I'm Googling him to see if I know his face. Kevin Brennan. It's crazy how like some. Oh, okay, I know the face.
There you go. He's a handsome man.
I wouldn't say that's a bit far.
Come on, he's a handsome man. He was
In
handsome
like
back
the
in the
'90s, sure.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
In the '90s.
He's a good-looking man.
Page. He has a page at the stand.
There you go.
I mean, no shows booked, but he has a page. Huh.
So
I
yes,
recently got on this app, Neon
so tell us
Coat.
about your app.
What?
Tell us about your app. You got on an app?
It's called Neon Coat, and it's for models and influencers. Not that I'm a model or an influencer, but I applied, and now I get like free food if I post a story. You just have to tip the wait staff like $5 or $10.
And what's it called? I mean, I'm not.
Neon Coat. You have to be approved. There's like a wait.
Yeah,
process.
I'm not going. Neon Coat.
Yeah, Neon Coat.
Coat. COAT.
Coat. Like I'm wearing a coat. Yeah.
Neon Coat. Neon Coat. Easy influence marketing for business. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. I'm looking at this for Clearwater Chad. We're getting Clearwater Chad out there.
He needs a minimum of 5,000 followers.
All right.
Just to apply.
He could do it. I could do it. I got 5,000. That I can do. I don't have much more than that.
I think, yeah.
There we go.
They ask for your measurements. They're literally like, how big is your body?
And what'd you say? What are your measurements? Since
Like
you're putting it out there.
24 waist.
24 waist,
hip.
34 hips.
Yeah. Yeah. That's about
Do
it.
they ask for the I don't know. You don't tell your bra. I don't care.
Yeah, like 34.
34?
Yeah, I need to get a new bra.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Ugh.
Heck yeah, man. So you're out there, you're influenced. All right, let's watch your viral clip.
Yeah,
here. Let's go.
Irishman.
You're Irishman,
Oh,
man.
Okay, you can really pull it up.
Yeah.
I liked it. It got so it was just like a nothing clip, you know? I've been posting every day.
Yeah, that's the thing. I never post. I got to post. I'll post tomorrow. All right, let's see. Here, I'll hit like on it. So 6 days ago.
Yeah, 6 days ago. Exactly, Thursday.
This is Zoe.
And I got a ton of follows from it at first. And now like the follow to the view, like the follows have gone up, but like the view ratio is the same. Like before it was outperforming. I was getting way more follows than views per 1,000. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Here we go. Oops.
Oh, there we go. That's clear. Cool. Well, that was nothing.
Did it go away? Was it up on the screen?
Yeah, it was up on the screen, but it didn't play.
Oh, all right. All right, here we go.
A statesman. You're from here.
I suck at this. I suck.
Oh, you're from Ireland? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your mustache is okay. How old are you? No, he's like never made a woman come. That's what I'm getting from that guy. No, never. He's like, one told me once. No, she was making you feel better, sweetie. Okay. No, we lie about that. Oh wait, where are you from?
All right. Well, there it is.
That's it. It was like 24 seconds.
See, you're emasculating a man. How's that make you feel?
Exactly.
See,
It
you're
was fun.
mean.
It was fun.
You let them know they can't make people come. I do opposite crowd work. I bring them up. I see a bald guy. I tell him he's got great testosterone. See what I do? I see a lady. I tell her she's attractive and she's out of my league. I try to bring them up. You bring them down. Like, you'll never make me come. Maybe your vagina's
never made a woman come. It was like up until now. It was like there's hope for the future. Whatever. I gotta laugh. But it got a lot of hate. A lot of men do not like the fact that I told a man he's never made a woman come.
Maybe I never made a woman come, which is quite possible. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? We'd have to ask them. We'd have to ask. Yeah. We'd have to ask all 4 of them.
Is that your body count, Ray?
Yeah. Like, what's up?
2 in Ohio, 2 in New York.
Like 7 of them. Like, hey, what's up? Did you?
How long was Clearwater Chad married for? How many years?
I think 1.5 or something. I don't know.
That's
I don't want to talk about his business. I want him here. Okay. He's supposed to be here. If he's here, but he's a good man. He's going to be the vice president. He's going to clean up this, clean up all the filth. Okay. One of these days, he's going to clean up the filth.
I'm bringing Robbie Goodwin with me.
Okay. Where to?
Virginia this weekend.
Oh, Virginia. Where are you guys going in Virginia?
Manassas, DC area, suburbs. Okay, wait. You want me to explain the picture?
Yeah.
It's from Nepal. It was like $10.
Speaking of the background, do you care to explain that picture behind you? All right, I just want.
It's just like children on the street in Nepal.
Children on the street in Nepal?
Yeah, it was like $10. Yeah.
Are they related to you?
And that one's a pin. No, God, no.
Where are you guys going? You and Robbie Goodwin. Where are you?
Manassas and Bealton.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm making him host, and I'm bringing my friend Dan to feature.
And what are the clubs? Where can people get tickets? People here know Robbie Goodwin does his podcast a bunch.
Cool. Yeah. Aroma Tasting Room in Manassas.
Aroma Tasting Room.
And then let me look up the venue in Bealton. I think it's like doing well though, honestly. I did the Manassas room back December 26th, and I had so much fun. They tipped like $290 for the show, 50 people. That made me so happy.
So you got $290 for doing it?
Well, in addition to the pay.
Oh, well, there you go. All right. Where can people go and buy tickets?
In Bealton.
So let's say, because we have people here that are in DC.
Really?
People came to my show when I was in DC. Yeah, they came out to Broccoli came.
Yeah, just look up Comedy Night at Morais, Morais Winery for this Saturday, 7 p.m. to 8:30.
Oh, just a 1 hour show?
No, an hour and a half. 7 to 8:30.
7 to 8:30. All right. You and Robbie Goodwin.
Yeah.
Get there.
Get there like 6:30.
No, get there early because DC traffic sucks. And I know where Manassas is. Yeah, you got to get there. Try to be in that area before.
I told Robbie when I booked him, I was like, you better be on time. I was like 11 a.m.
Aren't you guys going together, driving down together?
Yeah, we are. But he needs to come to me so we can leave on time. Last time he was like 20 minutes late. And I was like, dude, we're going to Pennsylvania.
Nothing is more annoying.
I know when you're bringing someone and they're late.
When I'm bringing someone to feature for me, and then I got to like cater around them.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, can you run this errand for me? And do it's like, dude, you're my feature act. I'm driving and paying for everything. I'm paying for your hotel room. I'm paying for everything for you. The least you could do is not make me feel like I'm
inconvenience me.
You're making me feel like I'm your bitch. Like, is this your gig or is this my gig? You're opening up for me. And now we got to I'm running errands for you. Get out of here, man. Oh,
such a pain.
Just like fucking, I can get 20 other people would do this, and I gotta fucking like I'm doing. Yeah, it's annoying. It's like, oh yeah, my opener. Like I don't need an opener. Just have someone there can open. I don't need to bring an opener. Yeah, that's annoying.
No, I like bringing people because it's kind of. I want a gun. Can I say that on YouTube? I want to buy a gun legally.
Legally buy a gun.
Legally buy a gun.
You know what? My dad has a gun, and then my dad has guns. So my dad's dead, but we still have his guns, and I guess I can just like you don't need I looked into it. You don't need a license in Ohio.
No, only in 12 states do you need a license.
What?
Only 12 states in DC do you need a license. Most places You can buy them privately without a license.
Well, I just have them because they're in my family.
Yeah.
So technically they're mine. Like,
Yeah. Good.
so I want to learn how to use it though.
I need to learn how to use it as well.
I can't just go around with a gun.
People last night were saying to me, they were like, if anyone would not get stopped, it'd be you. They were like, you could walk around with a gun with though.
Walk around with, I don't want to walk around with the gun.
I just wanted it in my car, you know?
No, then someone steals your car. Now they have a weapon. So when you come back to get your car, people steal cars. I don't know if you know that. Zoe, real quick, would you mind getting on all fours and barking like a dog for Flim?
He's really living up to his name.
Yes. No, you don't have to. I did it for him last show, so you don't have to.
I'm not doing it.
Yes. Don't be rude around it. Come
on. That's great. Even for 500 euros.
Come on.
No.
We're talking about the pictures behind her. They're very nice. Yeah. They're nice pictures. What did do you know that infamous thing that happened in at the Coldplay concert a while ago?
Yeah, of course. The kiss cam. Yeah.
Yeah. So now that lady that got fired for her job.
Yeah, the HR lady.
Yeah. Well, now she's going on a PR tour. She was on Oprah.
She should. She's
on Oprah. She wants to sue Gwyneth Paltrow. And first of all, everyone made jokes at their expense. Everyone did. Yeah. And it was funny. Like every fucking mascot at a baseball game made fun of them all summer. Where it's like the mascot, like the Phillies mascot, like
I feel like people only care because he was a CEO, if we're being honest. Like regular guys have affairs all day, but it was the fact that it was a CEO that actually mattered.
Yeah, well, she was already in the process of filing for a divorce, and now she's saying she thought he was also filing for a divorce.
Oh.
So she's saying she thought everything was like
it was an affair. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, I didn't even realize this was, but it is. You are working at a company. It's a CEO of a high. I don't know. Like, what? How do you feel about that? What's your take on that? So she's saying that they were kind of already in a relationship. She's saying they were kind of already in a relationship. Yeah. All right. That they were kind of dating because she was already going through getting separated and assumed he was getting separated too. But that didn't happen. Here's a problem. This is what I think. And then I want to hear your, I think, all right, you're a high-end CEO. You're still the face of a corporation. You're kind of stuck keeping up an image, whether you like it or not. And when shit like that happens, you're going to be the fall guy. You're going to be the fall guy.
Yeah, I think he should have gotten in trouble. I just don't think she should have. Like, she had a pretty minor, job.
She's in charge of HR. Maybe she hired the CEO. She's in charge of HR
before they started sleeping together.
She's the HR. You know what human resources are? They're the ones that hire people.
I understand.
That's what human resources do. They hire people.
Yeah, they probably said that she violated the morality clause in her contract. That's probably how they fired her.
Yeah, but now she's. But the only celebrity she's mad at is Gwyneth Paltrow and Ryan Reynolds. So I don't know. I didn't see the thing. I just read the article.
That's funny.
Well,
Gwyneth Paltrow had that hilarious statement where she came out.
What she said?
She did PR for the company, being like she really made it a good. I don't know.
Well, you know what's crazy about it? She used to be married to Chris Martin.
Yeah. No, totally.
The guy, what was her?
Yeah, the lead man.
What was her take? She's a PR lady. What did she say on what was her PR?
It was just a cute, now that our profile's raised, this is what we do. Sorry that we got caught. It was just cute. It was funny.
Okay.
It was well done. I do not believe that she could actually get sued for what she said. Her services were contracted.
Yeah, so that sounds like kind of innocent.
Getting in trouble for this. I don't know. This feels like a headline.
Was Ryan Reynolds actually in the video too?
No. That's why I don't get how Ryan Reynolds comes into.
Right. I'm just gonna read the thing. Of course, I did not read it before the show because why would I? That's not what we do here. We don't read things. We don't look ahead at things. We just go with it and run with it. Okay. Kristen Cavett, that's a lady, was not happy that Ryan Reynolds and Gwyneth Paltrow decided to make a tongue-in-cheek weighing in on the Coldplay the Coldplay Kiss Cam controversy that derailed Cabot's life. It just felt really hypocritical to me and unnecessary, she told Oprah in an interview on March 17th. Looking back to the incident at the concert, which caught on camera in the arms of her and her then boss, Andy Byron, and jokingly singled out Chris Martin when the pair tried to hide from view. It was pretty funny. Like, his reaction was pretty funny. I don't think if he overreacts like that, like falls backwards and acts like it's like he looked like he got hand caught in the cookie jar. And also the way she looked made it seem like she was also kind of appalled. Now, do you think she was appalled because of the way he reacted, or she looked also equally as shocked? Do you get what I'm saying?
She was guilty.
Yeah, she looked like
he hit the ground. That was pretty embarrassing.
But she also let's watch let's just watch the Kiss Cam video. Yeah, let's just watch the video, and then you said, because I if I remember the video correctly,
Reynolds' Maximum Effort worked on the ad, his production studio. Interesting.
See, okay. Now this is why I'm saying no, she's guilty too. Here's why. Watch it. She reacts before he even reacts. I just saw it. Like I feel like I'm an NBA referee and we're going back to review. We're going back to like watch to see what's going on. But no, her reaction is like she's just as shocked. All right, so here we go. There we are. This is Coldplay. There's Rockin'. There's Chris Martin doing his thing. There they are. They're happy, looking like a loving couple and just enjoying Coldplay. He's got his hands on her boobs. She looks like a B cup. She's not in bad shape for an old lady.
Oh, so we can say B cup on this? Okay.
Why? What would you say? An A cup?
No. I just don't.
What would you say?
No, it doesn't matter.
What do you think? You react to what? I'm saying she doesn't have giant boobs. She just has normal size. Normal size boobs, which is fine. By the way, that's what I like. I like normal size boobs. I don't like nothing too big. I just like normal size ones.
Yeah, I feel like older guys know how bigger boobs look with age, so they prefer smaller boobs.
I've never been like a giant boob guy. I just like, just regular ones. Just enough. You know, I just want something there. That's all. I'm not looking for everything. I don't get boob jobs. I mean, if you have them, that's fine. If it makes a lady feel more secure, then great. That's awesome. So, all right. So here we go. So let's just watch. I just want to watch the video. So see how she reacted? She was distraught. That's all we need to see. It's just that. See how distraught she was?
She's smart. Now they're having an affair. They're just shy. Yeah.
She was more distraught than him, it seems like. Look, see? She knew it was mess. Like, all right. After watching that, Gwyneth Paltrow, Ryan Reynolds, you're off the hook. She looks. Yeah. What do you think,
so? It was an affair.
Yeah, she looks like she got caught. Would you agree?
Yeah.
She's not innocent. She's not innocent.
She's trying to do a PR campaign.
She knew what was going on. She knew, like, oh shit. So yeah, you said him falling back, but also like, I don't know. It looks like she's crying. This was a bad day. This was a bad year. Last year was a bad year to be on a Jumbotron. You had that, and then you had the lady at the Phillies baseball game taking the baseball from the little kid. Remember that?
Yeah, last year wasn't great. It was the year of the snake, you know?
It wasn't a good year. It was not the year of the Jumbotron. You did not want to be in a Jumbotron in 2025. That's for sure. I have to. It is 2025, right? I had to look at the years. 2025. Yeah, it was not the year to be on a Jumbotron. Definitely was not. That's for sure. Were you on any Jumbotrons? Hopefully not.
No.
You see a Jumbotron, be like, get that thing away from me. I do not need it to ruin my life.
I missed the fireworks at the Princeton reunions, which my ex would not let me live down.
What'd you miss?
The fireworks. They have like a stadium of fireworks.
Where was the stadium of fireworks?
In New Jersey. They do
I
this
pray-
like fireworks show with this music, and it's very
Do you
culty.
No offense, so fireworks have not changed. I'm a lot older than you, and they have not changed since I was a kid.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
think they're a
s-
waste, and they're bad for animals.
What are they?
They're bad for animals. They scare the other animals.
I don't care about scaring animals. I'm just saying the fireworks. I mean, yes, dogs get over it. Yeah, they scare animals, but guess what? The animals forget.
No, they don't.
An hour later, we eat animals. Don't act like we care about animals.
I've never eaten an animal. I
What?
don't eat animals. I was
You
raised
don't?
vegetarian.
You don't eat animals?
No.
You don't eat meat?
No, I've never eaten an animal.
You've never eaten meat in your whole life?
I was raised vegetarian. Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food then?
Everything. No, I like Thai food. I love pad Thai.
You can get by with just, I don't know, man. Meat's just good. You eat fish?
No.
You don't eat fish? Tuna fish? All right. Well, if you don't eat animals, then all right. Then you could.
Then I can care about the fireworks.
Yeah, then you can care about the
animals.
fireworks. Yeah, it's just nothing's wrong when people like eat animals and then they like care about animals on other things. Like,
No, I've like written about animal abuse extensively. I like did a journalism stint writing about it.
a journalism stand up on animal abuse. What was the animal abuse? Was it all about Michael Vick?
No, it was about like zoos and
Zoos?
like,
What do they do at the zoos?
animal agriculture. They sell the surplus male animals to like labs and like petting zoos for like
They
experiments.
send the surplus?
Yeah, like surplus lions, surplus zebras, you know.
How do you have too
They
many
take
of endangered?
chances to kill the mom in the wild to get the baby chimpanzee. It's like very bad. Like I've like examined like the 4 pillars of zoos, and they're all for humans. None are for the other animals.
That's
It's like, okay,
insane.
maybe if that rhino can't survive in the wild, they just shouldn't exist instead of us having them in like a tiny enclosure where they're miserable in Central Park.
Yeah,
You know,
those are
like, what
the
we
animals
doing
that
for
should be in the
us to
zoo.
keep them alive. If we've destroyed their habitat and they can't survive in the wild, let's not bring them into captivity and be like, well, you're here now.
Well, it's better than them just dying.
No, I don't think so.
That's just weird that people that work at zoos would be the ones abusing animals. You think they got into it because they love
They
animals.
send them out. No, they send them out. It's like an economics thing. It's like an organizational thing.
So tell me about it, because I'm an idiot. Pretend I'm an idiot. Just pretend I'm an idiot.
Okay, yeah.
Explain it to me. What's going on at zoos?
They abuse the other animals. It's not for them
So how do they abuse the animal at the zoo?
because they don't have proper enrichment programs. Like it's an unnatural.
What's an enrichment program?
Like-
pretend like I don't know what an enrichment.
It's like imagine like living in a bathroom when you should
Okay.
have a mansion, right?
When you said
like they
I don't think any of us deserve a mansion. Like that's
Yeah.
okay.
No, but
so,
they're yeah. I mean, they're just
Okay.
like not living the lives they should be living, and a lot of them went through like horrific journeys to get there, or they're like forcibly bred.
okay,
to
so they're
force,
forcibly
you know?
bred. So
Yeah.
so okay, if they weren't bred, then they would never have been born in the first place. Does that make sense?
That's okay though. They shouldn't exist if they're not able to thrive in the wild. Why are we forcing them to exist in a like truncated form of reality?
Okay, so now here
captivity.
they are. They're here. It's all right. We made them exist. We made a lab rhino. We made a baby rhino in a laboratory
Yeah.
or in captivity. What can we do? What should we be doing to this baby rhino?
Relocating them to the wild, and if there's no wild,
We put them in Central Park.
why would you do that? That's crazy.
I don't know. I think it's good that we. Please tell me zoos are somewhat okay. I wanted to go to the zoo this year. I've been in the zoo in forever, and I want to go, and I don't want to look at these people. It's like you animals. I want to believe people that work at the zoos are good people.
I think they are for the most
Okay.
part, but I think the organization itself is very profit oriented. So they'll sell surplus, they'll like breed them and then sell the surplus.
So they
Like
sell
male
the
lions and
surplus.
male zebras to like labs for experiments or petting zoos where they're not taken care of properly.
Okay, so they send a zebra to a lab.
Mhm.
Now here's the deal. Now, and obviously they do run tests on animals to save us, right? Like they
It
run.
usually doesn't translate over.
No, it doesn't translate. All right.
That's just a waste.
All right. Yeah, I'm trying to think. So, yeah, I don't know. I want to believe that they're good at this zoo. I don't want to go there and look at them and believe that people in the zoos are the bad guys. Do you think we preserve some animals? Don't we do mostly good for animals? Or you think we do mostly bad? I know we eat them, but outside of eating them. And by the way, us eating animals is not
my article, and turns out I was featured in the week. So cool.
You're featured in what? All right, your internet's cutting a little bit now.
Yeah.
All right, what would you say?
Animals used commodities in the week.
All right, yeah, you're freezing.
Hang on, I'll send this article along. Well, no, I don't want my real name to be in it.
Yeah, don't put your real name.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, you're all right. You were I'd say quit playing around with your computer because when you do, you freeze. Like you were frozen for a good minute.
I won't search anything then.
Yeah. All right. So back to the animals. Back to the animals. You're trying to make a point. I want to get on your side, but you don't think we preserve some animals? Aren't some animals would be extinct if not for our involvement?
I know they would. What I'm asking is, why are we forcing them to live worse versions of lives in captivity so that we can be like, look, child, it's a whatever.
I don't know. I think zoos are okay. I don't know. I'm going to say zoos. I get what you're saying. Not every animal should be in captivity, but some of them like it. I mean, here's the problem. We can never ask the animal if they want to be the one in captivity. You're right. We can never communicate and talk their language. But hey, little elephant, do you like being here? Tell me what you want. What elephants want to be here and what elephants don't want to be here. I got a feeling the elephants born in captivity would probably survive better in captivity because that's what they know.
Yeah, of course. And they're fed and they're protected. But it's like they're in a golden cage. It's kind of like being a trophy wife, but without the Hermes.
Yeah, like your friend's fat rabbit would not do well in the wild. It would be eaten immediately. It would be a lot of food. Someone would see that. A predator would see that and be like, this is lunch for like the next 8 lunches.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm... I don't know if I want a gun. My dad had a gun. My dad's dead. I need to learn how to use a gun. Only on the Rock Bottom podcast, folks. That's my logic.
Folks, you heard it here.
I want a gun. My dad had a gun. My dad's dead. I need to learn how to use a gun. That would be the summary. That's a synopsis. Pretty much. HVAC North. You pretty much summed it up. Zoe, what was the exact moment you checked out? Oh, they say you're checking out of the pot. We're going to get ready to wrap up. I know you're tired.
Rude. I did yoga today. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah. HVAC North. I honestly think she'd get along really well with Felicia G, the X talk, the monotone vibe, the random takes, journalism on abuse. Am I right?
Can't even spell journalism properly.
Oh, he didn't. You're right. No. There's an A in journalism. Journalism.
Who's Felicia G?
If you don't know who she is, and that's fine. You don't need to know who she is. She causes a lot of trouble to
on the pod.
No, not on my podcast. She's
She's got an ex wheelchair.
Huh?
Is this the redhead? Okay, no, I'm not looking.
Don't. Also, every time you play your computer, it freezes up. You freeze up.
Okay.
But no, she's fights with her ex-boyfriend online, and they go at each other. It's better not. Let them do their thing.
We've blocked each other, so we're not going at each other. I just hear from female comedians who are like, I saw your ex at the bar until 5 a.m. really drunk.
Yeah, you're. I wish her well. I wish her well. Mr. Ray, Mr. P, Mr. Ray. I still can't tell whose background is more bleak. Oh, talking about my treadmill, my Indians jersey. Come on, man. Oh, she's saying you're Nepal. Your Nepal background. He's saying whose background's more bleak, mine or yours? Yours is fine.
I like mine.
Yeah, yours is fine. I like my Indians jersey.
Hmm.
I like the Cleveland Indians. I'm wearing a Cleveland Indians hat. Heck yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
He's a very committed fan.
I keep the jersey in case they hit me up and they need me to play. Rebecca Kaplan was on the podcast and she was talking that she did she was on Letterman when she was a little kid.
Yeah.
And I told her
that video. It's so
yeah,
cute.
she wasn't going to post that
We
video.
did our show together last month.
Yeah, and I told her to post the video and she's like, "Oh, thanks for telling me to post it. I guess it did really well for her." But she was a little kid.
Yeah.
Well, let's watch
That's crazy. Okay.
Let's watch a little tiny adorable Rebecca Kaplan on the David Letterman show. I don't know. You know what? I don't know because it's a David Letterman show. I don't know if it's gonna my channel get in trouble for that. But follow Rebecca Kaplan on Instagram. What's her Instagram page? But yeah, it's adorable. She's a little kid, a little cute kid.
Such a cute kid.
Yeah, and it looks just like Rebecca too. It's like you could tell it's Rebecca.
Like a 4-year-old Rebecca.
Yeah. Rebecca T. Kaplan on Instagram. But yeah.
I have a show tomorrow night in Soho at the Bibliothèque. Apparently it sells out. Yeah,
Nice.
Bibliothèque. Should be good. It's pretty well paid, honestly. For a city spot, $50. Very happy.
There you go. All right, here's I'll show there's a little, it's because it's on Instagram, so it's just playing a clip on Instagram. All right. Let's here's Rebecca Kaplan. She's been on Letterman. I've never been on Letterman. Have you?
What
No, of course not.
you cross
It really
the
does look well.
car
What do you get when you cross a bridge with a car? I don't know.
to the other side.
To the other side.
So one of them.
Telling jokes,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen. Nice job, sweetheart. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Rebecca Kaplan. Hello.
There you go. Rebecca killing it on Letterman.
Yeah, she's going to Florida. Her first show tonight's in Florida.
Adorable.
It's exciting.
Adorable. That's on yeah, I don't know. I do like watching like when a little kid's sad and then another little kid comes up and hugs a kid and cheers a kid up. I don't know. I like those videos. That it makes me feel good. What does that mean? Does that mean I want a kid? Is that my ovaries, Rebecca? Or Rebecca? I mean Zoe. Is that my ovaries? No, it's not my ovaries.
I can't believe people are still having kids. That's insane to me.
You don't want no kids ever? Never?
No.
Oh, I
So
wouldn't
much
mind it.
time. Also, the world's like not doing well.
The world's never been doing well. What are you talking about?
It's doing particularly bad. There's like a doomsday clock. It's getting closer and closer.
It's the world's
They're
always
launching,
not
like,
doing well.
Iran's launching sleeper cells in New York City.
That's been going on since the beginning of time. It's always
Like,
been
it's, like,
bad, dude.
activated.
My dad was in Vietnam. You think he was like the world's going to be great?
Yeah, but then
I should have a son named Ray. Are you serious?
Yeah.
My dad
Is your
was in
mom still
war.
alive?
No, both my parents are dead.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, look at it the other way. We're all going to die before the world's going to end.
Ugh.
And you want to die before the world's going to end. You don't want to die when some
Oh,
catastrophe.
totally. I think I could lead a cult though, honestly. Like when I'm on, you know?
Yeah, you could lead a cult.
I could definitely lead a cult. Yeah.
You're going to start like a doomsday shelter.
No, when everything falls apart, I'll get
All
it
right.
together. Ugh.
All right, you're yawning like all right, we're going to get you out of here. Joey, is that your friend calling him for an emergency? Wink, wink. All right. Zoe's falling asleep here. Did you have
I don't know
fun?
why I'm so tired. I'm on a trash sleep cycle. What?
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Was
Thank
this
you
fun?
for
Are you
having
sure you had fun?
me. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't look at the mean comments, the normal comments, the free comments, let's say.
It's yeah, don't look at that. It's a evil place. It's a bunch of meaning bajinies in there.
They're
Is
also
that what
like
you're looking?
broke. They can't pay to be seen, you know.
Well, what a bunch of punks, right? What a bunch of punks. All right. Well, thanks for joining me, Zoe. At Zoe Comedy. Go see her this weekend. HVAC North.
Mhm.
Uber $10, lunch $15 to $20, gig pay $50. We're doing it. No, that's in Brooklyn. So yeah, $50.
No, it's
saying
in
you're
Soho.
Soho.
It's in
So
Soho.
technically,
I have fans in town from Pennsylvania. I think they want to take me out for lunch tomorrow.
you have fans in Pennsylvania that want to take you out for lunch.
Mhm.
Well, there
Yeah.
you go. See, that's nice. But also, like, I mean, I have, I'll call them fans or friends, and like they'll take me out for lunch. But I also, I mean, I like buying them beers too. Trust me, if I don't buy them beers, people in here will be like, "Well, Ray sat there and expected to get free beers. Ray sat there and expected to get free beers all night." So yes, I always got to offer. Otherwise, like people are like, "Hey, he's going to expect." No, not the people that I hang out with, but the other people. Like, yo, that's why Ray's will hang out with people. He's expecting the free. So come on. I'm a cheap date anyways. I'm PBR, but I always do this too. I'm drinking well with. I'll buy you some whiskey, but you're drinking the same shit whiskey I'm drinking. Like I will buy you a shot of whiskey, but it's gonna be the same. No, for the most. No, people like nicer beers. My
I've been
buddies.
to 11 Madison Park. I've been to 11 Madison Park.
11 miles in Park.
Madison Park. 11 Madison Park.
Where's that at? What's
It's
11?
a 3 Michelin star restaurant. I think it's on like 24th and Madison. And it's like $350 a seat for like
Jesus.
an 8 course. I know. So much. Some like restaurateur brought me and I gave him a kiss on the cheek. It was like, that's it. I was like, that was like $1,000 for him.
People
$350.
Don't you feel guilty a little bit? I feel guilty.
It was a good investment. It was like theater though, the way they kept bringing they were like, and this is from, you know, like it was like a new person every time bringing you a little dish, like a little course. It was very exquisite. But they don't mention that the 8 courses doesn't include like 2.5 dessert courses. So by the 5th or 6th course, you're like, I am full.
But then you take it home with you. I have no shame in taking it home.
Works. They like give you granola to take home and like a little thing that's like all.
So they don't give you your food to take home? Like, I don't want to eat it all?
No.
I always take food home when I go out.
I do too at normal restaurants.
Yeah, normal
like
restaurants I do all the time.
Restaurant, you wouldn't do that.
You don't? Crazy. I do it. I don't give a shit. I'm doing it. I'm like, what do you guys think? You're too much for a doggy bag? No, I'm taking some bread home. I'm taking.
It was a vegan place, actually.
Oh, it's a vegan place. Vegan costs $350. That's insane.
Yeah, but I think they recently converted on back.
I do have to do this because I bought a bunch of gift certificates for Christmas for my family and godparents at a really expensive, a really nice steakhouse in Cleveland. Like not the best, one of the top 3 or 4 steakhouses in Cleveland. And so I forget, it was like $500, $600 worth of gift certificates I bought. So because you do that, they gave me like a $120 gift certificate that I have to use until the end of March. So in the next couple of weeks, I have to go. And I wish I had a date. I would take my date with me. See, if you were my date, it wouldn't work because it's a steakhouse. So you wouldn't. But I got to find a lady friend if she wants to go with me, and I'm gonna do up a steak. So I'm looking
into like Facebook
that.
Marketplace, like free
What?
steaks. Put it into Facebook Marketplace. Like
no, I wanna go. I'm looking forward to it.
I know, but like be like, I need a date.
Oh no, I'm not. I mean, I'm not desperate. I know people I can like ask if I need to. Yeah.
Then bring someone. Bring a lady friend.
I had sex a couple months ago.
Hmm.
All right.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
A couple months ago. The last guy, like a week ago, I texted someone and I was like, how long's it been for you? And he was like, I've never gotten that. And this was like a sexy guy. And he was like, I've never had that question before. And I was like, what? Like,
Well, I don't have it that often. That's why it was.
It'd been like a month for me. And I was like, just curious how long. And he like wouldn't give me an answer. And I was like,
oh, it'll be many, many more months before, I'm sure. But I'm like, it was nice. Like, yeah, you got to do it. Got to do it. Make sure the bat, you can still swing the bat. Got to get out there. All right. Thank you you did have fun. You sure? If you didn't have fun, that's fine. You can be honest. But like, it stunk.
I don't know. That one fan who talks a lot, not a fan.
You got to ignore them. By the way, when this goes on YouTube, the live chat, they're not even going to see the live chat, so don't worry about it. Like that's just going to be, just going to be these punks. Ray, did you have fun, Zoe? Yeah, that date's level. Yeah, polite, but it's over. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Zoe. Well, thanks for hanging. Well, there. At least you're ready to go to bed now. All right. Thank you, everybody. It's patreon.com. All right. Patreon.com/Ray DeVito. $3. Hit like, hit subscribe. Go subscribe to Zoe's Instagram. Be nice to Zoe. She's a good lady. Go see her and Robbie Goodwin, who's been on the show a bunch. We all love Robbie over here. This weekend.
Does Robbie not get hate comments?
No, they don't look at them. They don't look at them. Nobody looks at them. I tell them, Brittany Brave's the only other person that like looked at the live comments. I'm like, don't look at them because it also takes away from the show. So there's no banter with me and the guest if you're focusing, because this also goes on iTunes. And if people listen on iTunes, they don't know that you're responding to
Got it.
unnecessary stuff. See what I'm saying? Mike V. Ray, you are too nice. See, there you go. He thinks I'm a nice guy.
Aw. But that feels like an insult to me somehow.
You're mad at people that don't affect you. It's like getting mad at the guy that's driving in the other city that you never got to see. You never got to worry about. Just ignore him. You don't. Yeah, ignore him. You're not going to please everybody. You're not going to please all the people all the time. And last night, all those people were at my show. That's a Mitch Hedberg joke. You know who Mitch Hedberg is?
Of course. The one-liner guy. Yeah.
But you know who Rich Voss was?
Did he overdose on coke? Was that his story?
No, I think it was heroin.
Oh, heroin. Okay.
I think it was
right.
heroin.
It was who was the Scream guy who overdosed on coke?
Sam Kinison? No,
Yeah.
he died like he was on coke, but I think he died like in a Mr. Ray, Mr. P.
Right?
Mr.
It
Ray.
was an insult. Yeah.
It definitely wasn't insult.
It totally was.
See, you got to take it in stride. Look at this guy's name. It's
Yeah.
nothing but a slam at me. You got to let it roll off your back a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I apologize to everyone about the audio issues at the top.
No, that's fine. It's part of the charm. No. A lot of these people come to my show and they usually have a good time. Unless it was that Saturday. Oh, that Saturday in Atlantic City was not a fun show. That was Friday was great. Yeah, Saturday was it was not it was a giant banquet room and like people that were there for it was like filled, but they gave a lot of people free tickets and it was just it was tough to connect with everyone. So after a while, like I just paid attention to the tables in front of me and like that was it. But it was but it was still good. They no, Ray's still like, dude, come back whenever you want. He liked me. And then he gave me a bunch of posters. I didn't know they had posters. And then I ended up selling all the posters.
Cool.
So I made like an extra like $200 selling posters.
Oh, awesome.
I wasn't even going to sell posters. I didn't know that was an option. He's like, here. And then people were giving me $20 a pop for a poster.
Nice.
So yeah.
I like those guys.
Yeah, they're great guys.
Yeah.
He felt bad for me. He's like, "Are you all right?" Because I was just
Buddha's so
I was
funny.
I'm like, dude, I go, no, dude, this is just.
I hung out at Buddha's house once, actually.
I go, this is just my natural body language. I go, this is just how I react. Like, I'm, I take these shows serious.
I'm just tired.
And then he told me, he's like,
Yeah.
You only have to do 30 minutes. And I was like, nah, fuck it. I'm doing 45. These people are here. Even though they weren't into it, I'm like, I'm doing 45. I'm doing the whole time. I'm not fucking around. I'm giving it to them. We love you, Zoe. Ray got Pookie last month. Yeah, no, they're good. These are good. They're nice people. They're nice people.
Yeah.
This is just.
Where's he
this is
from?
the-
HVACR?
He's from the
North?
north. He's from the north, man.
What does that mean? How north?
I don't know. I don't know exactly where he's from, but he's
Buffalo.
I don't know
Clearwater
exactly where
County.
he's from.
That's such an
No.
interesting name.
Yeah, Mike V's also in New York, the state of New York, not New York City, but like an hour outside of New York City. He's a good man.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
a lot of these people come to shows and stuff. They're good people.
Hmm.
They're not, they give you a hard time, but they're good. They're good people. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. All you guys go over and watch NJ Ranger and Flimsy Greenberg. Go over there. They go, I think they go till midnight. You know what? I might actually hit them up and grab a link and jump on with them just to say hello because they're good guys. They're friends of the show. But thank you, Zoe, for hanging out. And everyone hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you punks later. Peace.
Bye.